come out to wake up our people and let them know who they are according to the Bible. So-called Black Americans, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you are the Israelites according to the Bible. We come out here to wake you up through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So with that, we're going to go into a few scriptures, starting off in the book of Matthew 15 to 24.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24.
Come.
But he answered and said unto him, and said, I am not sent unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So this is Yahweh Shai speaking. This is our Savior speaking to the nation of Israel. He said he is not sent to nobody else but the 12 tribes of Israel. So read that again, huh?
Once again, this is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24.
Come.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So the Lord was only sent to our people because right now we're in the slums and the ghettos and we're struggling. You know what I'm saying? We on welfare, we on food stamps, we on government assistance, you know what I'm saying? So this is why, you know what I'm saying, the Lord sent his son to come back to redeem us from all of our burdens that we face in this country, you know what I'm saying? So this is what we do when we come out here. We're resurrecting his body. You know what I'm saying? We are the body of Yahweh Shai. You know, so drop that and get on Matthew 10 and 5. Matthew chapter 10, verse 5.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 5.
Come.
These 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth.
So these 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth, saying,
commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles.
So he said, don't even go to the Gentiles, right?
And into any city of the Samaritans.
Right.
Enter ye not.
Right, so enter ye not. Don't go to them people.
But rather go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
And that's where we at because we are the Jews. We are the real Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? The so-called Negroes, the head tribe, Judah. You know what I'm saying? You got the tribe of Issachar, the Mexicans, the tribe of Ephraim, the Puerto Ricans. We are the real Jews according to the Bible. How do we know that? Because we fit the curses of the book of Deuteronomy. You know what I'm saying? That's how we know who we are. That is our DNA. That's how you know you're the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob because of the curses that we went through as a people. So get that again. I read it a little loud. Just a little loud.
All right, this is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 10, and verse 5.
Come.
These 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles.
Right, so don't go to the Gentiles. Don't go to the Africans. Don't go to the Chinese. Don't go to the Koreans. Don't go to the East Indians. Don't go to none of them other people, but go who?
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
And that's us. The people on this sand right here. The people on this sand from Judah all the way to Issachar. Those are the people that we're going to. Because they hate us, man. The so-called white man, who you know is Esau, he hate us, man. He hate our guts. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High telling us that, man. You know what I'm saying? But our people, we want to continue to be coons, man. We want to continue to be coons. You know? So drop that and get on Jeremiah, get John 4 and 22.
It's the book of St. John, chapter 4 and verse 22.
Come.
Ye worship, ye know not what.
Right, so they say ye worship, ye know not what.
We know what we worship.
So we know what we worship when we come out here and we do the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Keep going.
For salvation is of the Jews.
So we are the Jews. You know what I'm saying? The Jews are black. You know? Get that, Jeremiah 14 and 2. The Jews are black according to the Bible. We are the real Jews.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
Come.
Judah mourneth.
Judah mourneth.
And the gates thereof languish.
Right, because our leadership is all jacked up right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Farrakhan, you know, he say that we the Israelites, but he's still a Muslim, man. You got Jesse Jackson, he say, I am somebody. Yeah, we are somebody, but we're not Christians, man. We're not black. We're not African American. Jesse Jackson, the one that put that term on us, man. Those are two white men. African American, man. What you doing?
They are black unto the ground.
So they are black unto the ground. That's the color of the Jews. They are black unto the ground, you know? And then you got white people claiming to be the Jews, man. They're not the real Jews, man. You get that Revelation 2, man? They're not the real Jews, man. And they over there in our land acting like it belongs to them, man. And the Lord is going to judge them for that, man. They're going to be judged for that, you know?
This is the book of Revelations. It's the book of Revelations chapter 2, verse 9.
Come.
I know thy works and tribulation.
Right, so the Most High know our works and our tribulation, our pain, our temptation. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And poverty.
And poverty.
But thou art rich.
Right, because we are in poverty, man. Anytime when we got to continue to, you know what I'm saying, try to get government assistance, you know what I'm saying? We are in poverty, you know what I'm saying, as a people.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Right, the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and that's those Khazars over there in Jerusalem right now, man. They over there acting like they us, man. They're imposters, man. They not the real people. They're Jewish. That's what they is, man. Jewish or ish is pertaining to, man. You know?
Exactly.
You got a TV show called Blackish, man. You know?
And are not,
and
but are the synagogue of Satan.
So they are the synagogue of Satan, the chief house of Satan, man. You know, the devil. And they worship in synagogues right now. So get through it. Yeah, Revelation.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9.
Come.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
Right, the so-called white man right there. Keep going.
Which say they are Jews.
Right, because they say they are Jews, right?
And are not.
Right, because they not the Jews, man. They are the devil, man. You know what I'm saying?
But do lie.
Yeah, and they lie too, because guess what? Look, and another thing, they was responsible for bringing, for funding the ships to bring us over there, man. You know? And that's why Hitler came out and spilled the beans and said that those people are bastards, man. They not the real Jews, man. See, a lot of people don't know that Hitler took a picture with your boy, what's that, JESHURUN?
Jesse Owens.
He took a picture with him, you know what I'm saying? So that shows you that he didn't necessarily hate black people. You know what I'm saying? He hated what was going on within the economy of what was that, Germany?
Yeah, Germany.
Because they was blaming the Jews, the Jewish people for what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
If I could say, that's the reason why he was throwing them in the oven.
Right.
Because he read the scriptures where it said we are black we are burnt. My son is burnt with heat.
Right.
So that's why he threw them in the oven. He was mocking them.
Right, because they was bastards. In that book, it show you that that by Time Life magazine, the book World War II, the Nazis, it show you that he called them bastards, man. You know what I'm saying? They was mumseers, you know? You know? So get that again, now.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 3, verse 9.
Come.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not,
right,
but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I love thee.
Right, because he loved us, man. And that goes for our people too, man. Because you got people that say they are Jews that among us, but they ain't even doing the work, man. They might be doing the work for about 3 months, and then they go back into the world. You know what I'm saying? They lying too. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said if you take your hand off of the plow and you look back, look, you're gonna be destroyed for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Get that go out on the highways and the byways. That's Luke 14 and 23. I think that's what that is. Luke 14 and 23. Because you got Israelites that you know what I'm saying, that's in the truth, that know this truth, and they not doing the work, man. They ain't out here waking up their people, man. You know?
Ready for it?
Yeah, go ahead, get that.
It's the book of St. Luke, chapter 14, and verse 22. And the Lord said unto the servants,
right,
go out into the highways and the hedges.
Right, so that's where we at right now. We in the cheap place right now. You know, we in Chicago. We on the streets. You know?
And compel them to come in, that my house may be filled.
Right, because we trying to get that next seal, man. The 144,000, man. That's why we coming out here, because we trying to hurry up and get the ball rolling, man. Because America about to be destroyed, man. This place gonna be done away with. It ain't gonna be no more of the Arabs. They setting up shop. You know what I'm saying, selling liquor, you know what I'm saying, selling loose squares to our people, making money pork, you know what I'm saying. Ain't gonna be no more of the Chinese people in our neighborhoods, and the white man and all these other nations, man, the Africans and all them. When the Lord destroyed this place, that's gonna be over with. We're going back home. We're going back to the Holy Land, Israel, you know? That's what we doing, man. So get on Isaiah 13 chapter of Isaiah, because that goes into the destruction of Babylon too. The book of Isaiah.
13, verse 1.
Yeah, start at 1.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 1.
Start at 1, bro.
The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see.
Right, this is Isaiah. He's seen the vision of this place.
He said son of Amos.
Yeah.
That's my name.
Your name Amos?
Come get this word, man.
Come get this word, brother. We out here for you.
Yeah, you know the real Jews,
We
right?
real Jews that the Bible speaks of. So sometimes people got to hear and then they come back like, somebody said we were the Jews or something.
Yeah, they deflect that
That's
seed.
how it be, yeah, plant that seed.
That's verse 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
Right, so this is the banner right here, you know what I'm saying? The tribes of Jacob, the sons of Israel. You recently had Kanye West come out and say the 12 tribes of Judah, man. So this word is going out, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Cat Williams, he
Yeah,
announced the truth.
he found out. So, hey, it ain't far-fetched, man. We know that we the Jews, you know what I'm saying? We know the white man got hell to pay, and Babylon about to be destroyed by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua.
Lift ye up the banner upon the high mountain.
Right, the banner, because the high mountain is the chief place, man. It's not talking about a hill with a, you know what I'm saying? It's just talking about where we at, the chief place, man. You know, in Chicago.
Exalt.
Wherever you may be. Slack it, bro. Go ahead.
Slack. Exalt the voice unto them.
Right, so that's what we do. We exalt our voice, man. We coming out here to let our people know that America's about to be destroyed and they about to repent before it's too late, man.
Shake the hand that they may go into the house of the nobles.
Right, so that's what we doing. We seen that brother, right? We tried to shake his hand. You know what I'm saying? We tried to give him this milk, this sincere milk. You know what I'm saying?
And can I say that was the spirit of the Most High?
Right.
We just speak, as soon as we spoke the word Amos, stop by like, hey, that's
Yeah.
my name. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right, because he an Israelite, you know? He a Jew.
This is verse 3.
Yeah.
I commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger,
Right.
even them that rejoice in my highness.
That's what, and we rejoice in the Most High's highness. Because we know we can't do nothing without Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know what I'm saying? We exalt our voice. You know, you can get that Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spell out. I believe that's that scripture. But that's what we do, you know? Because this truth is beautiful, man. It's so beautiful. It's like holding a carton of eggs. You hold it like this, and you're like, man, I gotta put this somewhere, and I gotta make sure it's precious, man. They don't get no scratches on there like something new, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay, they like to play video games. You don't want to get no scratches on your new games, man.
Jordans and
Yeah,
shit.
anything, yeah. You want to make sure it's clean, you know? And that's this truth, man. Go ahead, all right?
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1.
Come.
Cry aloud.
So, yeah, cry aloud.
Spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Israel their sins.
Right, because our people are still in great sin. They still killing. You know what I'm saying? They still destroying each other. They still selling drugs to each other. Our people, they gay, man. Women gay. You know what I'm saying? They bisexual and all that. That's a sin according to the Bible, man. And the way, hey, the scriptures tell you the sins is the wages of death, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we do, you know? That's what we do, man. The pastors ain't gonna tell you this. They gonna continue saying that Jesus died for everybody, man. But we know that he only died for the nation of Israel, man. The 12 tribes of Israel.
Well, they say that the laws are done away with.
Right. And the laws is right in the book of Revelation, smack in the book of Revelations. Revelation 22 and 14, man. They tell you we still got to keep the commandments, man. But you know, our people, they make excuses not to do this, man.
Hey, brother, we'll get this one, brother.
Hey, brother, you got a moment? You got a moment? You got a moment, brother? Get this word. We the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. We out here for you. Let's go. You got a precept? I got one for you.
I got a precept going back up what the church saying that the law is done away
All
with.
right, go ahead. About this one.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 17.
Come.
Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Right.
And verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall not in no wise pass from the law to all be fulfilled.
Right, because we still got to keep the commandments, man. So what the church is talking about, you know what I'm saying? They get tithes, and that's in the Old Testament itself, man. Making money and, you know what I'm saying? Lying to our people. Right, telling them that they can be poor, all they got to do is pray over it. That's what they're doing, man. Self-destruction. Good.
I always like to say, like, this whole system is designed to keep us in sin.
Right.
That's why we get paid on Friday, because they know Jake more than anybody. The devil, he studies us like, you know, like the back of his hand. So
right.
when he tell us to get paid on Friday, he know that once Jake get money in his pocket by us being poor for so long, we quick to spend our money.
Right.
So that's why we go Friday night, Saturday night. You see on the Sabbath right now, everybody's spending, buying shoes.
They buying and selling, man. That parking lot over there is full of cars, man. You know what I'm saying? It's full of cars. So we know our people, they get their checks, man. You know what I'm saying? We know they get their checks, man. And then another thing too, man, you got people that say, oh yeah, God is blessing me. Yeah, who is your God? The government, man. That's the God that allowed them to open them churches up, man. Yeah. You know? That's their God, man. That allowed them to open their churches up to make money, you know, take their money or whatever.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will you lust epistles, and the scorners delight in scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Right, because our people, they hate knowledge, man. And they think they doing good, man. They don't even know that we at the bottom of the totem pole, man, with everything. We just keep going.